Well, it has been a 4-year wait, a long, long wait. For near enough a century, we have been treated to endless drama as teams vie to rise above the other 194 nations to be crowned kings of this remarkable game. History will be the ultimate judge as to how well this edition stands up to its many outstanding prequels. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The crowd rises for the national anthem of South Korea. So 4 years in the waiting, and finally it is here.
Well, right now the players are looking relaxed enough. Inside they might be feeling a little bit different, but they've got to set the right tone for the rest of the competition, and let's hope we get a cracker here.
So we're very much on the way now. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Cleared without hesitation. Spread out to the left. Well, here is the legendary Safi Salih, one of the undoubted stars of Southeast.
Goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. The ball goes in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Lyman clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now, can they get him away? And this is... Oh, he's all alone! He's found a way through! Shoots! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
South Korea are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Cools.
Malaysia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. It's not an especially good pass, that.
South Korea genuinely seem like a side that's confident with the quality they have out wide. They certainly like their little intricate combinations and link-ups.
Well, that's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I think you'll want to make sure you give the opposition a different look with each attack, variation, unpredictability. You know, that's always key to success. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And here's Son Heung-min. It's played through for him.
He's having a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's been played through. And the shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And he's intervened well there. The ball's gone astray. He has found the way through.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, it's come off the upright. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pass somewhat off target. Lee Kang-in. Shifted it to the flank. There's the delivery. And here comes the corner. And it's been taken short. And that's aimed into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball. It's played through for him. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Just past the 40th minute mark. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good spread. Ayman. Halim. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, there's the clearance.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kim Min-jae. Lee Kang-in. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that signals the end of the first period. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Malaysia really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitutions taking place.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Looking for options for movement. Malaysia do look as though they've made a half-time change here. It's Son Heung-min! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Lee Kang-in plays it short. Oh, that's well spotted. Malaysia have the chance to go the other way. Josue. So what can they make of this? Davis. It's a really well-measured ball. Tries to cross. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Davis. Tries one from range. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was thrashed in, the crispest of hits.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield.
And he was quick to react.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's travelling a long way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lee Kang-in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's in a great position here.
Safi Salih really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's found a way through. Son Heung-min couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination.
Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for South Korea, number 19.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Field is number 9. Substitution in progress.
And he's managed to get rid. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Substitution for South Korea, number 13, number 22.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
Wang Hee-chan, number 26.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's looking wide. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. He's picked his way through. Pass is just off target. And the counter is on. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hwang Hee-chan. Half an hour gone in the second half. Josue. Defending of the desperate variety. South Korea do have a chance to counter here. He's on it, can he get away? Hwang Hee-chan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan. Shot a goal! Oh, brilliant save.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
And here's Son Heung-min. Spread it left.
Malaysia are certain.
Decent chance! He's kicked it out just.
Malaysia really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That ball looks a good one. Now it's Hwang Hee-chan, looking to play him in. Now the cross. Davis. Josue. That's going wide left. That is good alertness. Well, that pass isn't the best.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's through here. Good ball, good take. Can he finish? That's another chance. And a neat finish. Just cruising. They are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing.
And we're done. A poor start, verging on disastrous. This most definitely not what they were envisaging. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, with every game that goes by, the picture becomes that little bit clearer. Another practice run under the belt, another qualifying lap, all in a bid to ensure that it will be their name on the exclusive grid.
And please welcome
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
And now,
I'll be keeping an eye on this man, Safi Salih, Peter.
Footballing royalty in his native Malaysia, of course.
Well, his track record speaks for itself, especially at international level. He's definitely a goal threat here.
Really looking forward to what he has to offer.
Me too.
So we're up and running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice control. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cools. Ayman. Tan. Halim. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Saad. So it is still 0-0. Tan. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has on. Shoots! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, just a keeper now. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh, good spread. It's a promising position, and that could well leave a mark. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Malaysia could not have chosen a worse moment. Sure. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
South Africa have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Has a look and plays it forward. South Africa are looking to break at pace.
Malaysia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And it's hoisted clear. It's a good run down the right. Safi Sali. Halim. Foster.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
There's the shot! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
And he cuts out the supply.
Malaysia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Halim. Safi Sali. Good running. Takes the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Malaysia with the corner. They're first. And that has been knocked clear. That's a decent clearance. Foster. And the counter is on. Sitole, and it's slung out wide. Endrick.
There
Josue.
will be 1 minute added time.
Halim. That's good running with the ball. That has not gone well. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Everyone, please welcome.
So that's it for the first half and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So right back into the action.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Cools. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's found a way through. Knocks it into space. And he's definitely onside. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Malaysia still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Endrick. Cools. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
was looking wide. Not where it came from. So no flag here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Malaysia really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's in a great position here. And he's picked it up out wide. Goes for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Malaysia, number 13.
So we have movement on both benches.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Good ball, good take. Malaysia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Shot could... Can he finish? And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Number 12.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11, number 15, substitution in progress.
Malaysia are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That has been cut short.
Malaysia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Goes for the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Corbin Ong. Josue. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Great defending, strong and determined. Malaysia are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And his quick chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
South Africa really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
This is a promising build-up. Could move up a gear here. Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And he's been shifted off it. Over to the other side. Malaysia are out. Oh, great expectations have turned to huge disappointment. They have simply not done enough to merit a place in the knockout stage. So finally it is here, the grandest event in world football. It is time to dream again. A statement win would do very nicely for either side, and perhaps more for the loyal following that are present today, this being undoubtedly for some the journey of a lifetime. Everything perfectly set for what we hope will be a memorable opening day fixture. There's nothing quite like match day, especially goes for the shot! Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style.
Can he finish? And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper, that was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
He is through here, and the shot, it's in!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Played out to the left flank. Nuno Mendes. And it's Vitinha. For Pedro Neto. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Josue. Safi Sali. Very nicely done. There's the shot! Malaysia with the corner, they're first. Pedro Neto tries to clear. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Bruno Fernandes running with the ball. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Aimed at the far side. Punched away. Ayman goes direct. Bruno Fernandes. Great vision. Vitinha.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Spread it left. Ayman. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Cleared away. Halim. João Cancelo looking tidy in possession here. Pedro Neto. Out for a throw. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Endrick really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's going wide left.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
And it's Mendes. Malaysia are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
He'd be disappointed with that.
Josue. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Halim. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little.
Chance for a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Portugal certainly looked sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cools.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Proves too strong. Can he get on the end of this? And we've reached half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Pass somewhat off target. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Vega. Here's Vitinha. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Oh, well played, well played. And he cuts out the supply. And this is Ronaldo. And he is dashed. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pedro Neto. That's a decent clearance.
The attendance for this match
Malaysia are looking to break at pace. And he's been shifted off it. He's picked his way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a sharp finish. They are playing them off the park. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 7, Cristiano.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Number 13.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Coming on the
Oh, that's a
field,
key interception.
Number 20.
Malaysia
Number
perhaps
17.
wondering what the best time is for their
Substitution.
next substitution. Can he latch on to this? Trincao, he has found a way through. And that's been drilled in. Cristiano Ronaldo! And there's a goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter,
After
and you
69
can't blame them.
minutes is number 7.
Another one. This must be his personal high. Portugal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Trincao, getting up there! And that's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 70.
So it's down to business here. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Vega. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. And it's Vega. Spread out to the left for Pedro Neto. Halim. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Ayman. He won't be happy with that one. João Neves. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's Bruno Fernandes! Goal! Portugal! And we have liftoff! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Neves. Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it's clear that someone really wants to make a mark here, Peter, and with some style too.
And now they can spring out of defence. Kuz. Tan. Saad. Tan. Endrick. What's going wide left? Closing in on goal. The ball goes in. Looking for a corner. Surely now!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. João Cancelo. Oh, it's played in. Header! He will be livid with himself. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And yes, it's there! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Malaysia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Bernardo Silva! Wonderful from Bernardo Silva!
He's got himself an absolute peach. They are purring, truly purring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Araujo. And it's Cancelo. Safi Sali. Distributed tidily. Looking for the run. He's through here.
Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the...
Cristiano Ronaldo! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. And that's it. Well, it has been a 4-year wait, a long, long wait. For near enough a century, we have been treated to endless drama as teams vie to rise above the other 194 nations to be crowned kings of this remarkable game. History will be the ultimate judge as to how well this edition stands up to its many outstanding prequels. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So here we are again then, Jim. A tournament so long in the waiting.
Well, right now the players are looking relaxed enough. Inside they might be feeling a little bit different, but they've got to set the right tone for the rest of the competition, and let's hope we get a cracker here.
Things already rolling. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge, huge impact on this team.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that has been cleared. Malaysia have the chance to go the other way. Malaysia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Vega. And it's Mendes. Josue. And he's intervened well there. João Neves. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Davis. He's looking wide. Oh, super find. Christian. Real chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Malaysia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Portugal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just...
Can he finish?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Malaysia are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. João Cancelo.
Malaysia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pedro Neto has it in a wide position. Endrick. Takes aim and crosses. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Endrick actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cools. Proves too strong. Endrick. Looking for the run. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. And it's made its way to him.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Caught offside that time. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Josue. Safi Sali. Great ball if he can get there. Vitinha.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. That's an excellent interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Ronaldo in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. And he's there to clear it. That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Malaysia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution for Malaysia, number 13.
Down to business again.
Number 41.
Well, I think in these
Number
circumstances,
28.
it's all about how to
Coming
adjust
on
the
the
balance
field,
of your team. I
number
mean, you
20,
want to get back in it
number
as soon as
5,
possible, but
number
without leaving
18.
yourself too open. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pinches it off him. Good ball, good take. He'll try from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Malaysia do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Cools. Endrick. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now João Neves. Malaysia still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Neto.
Such good technique.
Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, it's come to nothing. And here's Bernardo Silva. Halim.
This is the time you need that pace.
Stood up well to him there. And shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's fabulous. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Malaysia are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, what a ball! Good take, and is he in?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. In with the challenge. Endrick. He's on it, can he get away? Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Malaysia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pedro Neto. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 7. Coming on to replace him is number 19. Substitution.
Vega. Pedro Neto. Here's João Felix. Oh, that's a key interception. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Mendes attempts a clearance. And he's had it nicked away. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Ayman. Knocks it out wide. Malaysia are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. That's very neat. There's a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 27.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Portugal really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he was quick to react.
Look, there has to be more urgency.
And that is as far as it goes. Malaysia suffer the indignity of defeat on day one. Hope very much deflated. Well, after all of that, Jim... Well, this is one competition that does not believe in meaningless. Every game an indication, an acid test to see where the teams really are with their hopes and ambitions. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Great chance! Tries to play it through. Well, here is the legendary Safi Salih, one of the undoubted stars of Southeast Asian football. What can you tell us about him, Jim?
Well, he may not have made any real inroads into European football, Peter, but he's extremely agile, technically very accomplished.
Diaz!
No, not quite.
Nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball if he can get there. Good read, needed to be. Malaysia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicely weighted ball, doesn't quite get there. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Wilkin. Malaysia, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Tan. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Diaz.
Chance! Goal! Colombia!
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, good ball!
Malaysia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's James Rodriguez. And he skips past his man. Halim. Ayman. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Mojica.
Colombia definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
He's got away.
Goes for a shot! And he has his goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Malaysia restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Colombia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That'll be a throw-in. Sanchez. And it's James Rodriguez. Suarez. Oh, now he can run away with it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's looking wide. No, that's been intercepted. This is a promising build-up.
That was lovely, that.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That has been cut short. Mojica. Diaz stood up well to him there. Line pokes it out wide. And that is the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Malaysia get the second half going. Spread out to the left. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. It's not an especially good pass, that. And he's worked it through. That is good alertness. Malaysia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's James Rodriguez. Malaysia needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now, who's going to be first to this? He's having a pop! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Sanchez. For Lerma. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Wilkin. Corbin Ong. Halim. And it's made its way to him. Crosses it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Malaysia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's a key interception. Cools. Ayman. Lukumi. Diaz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thinks one through. Oh, that's neat. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, there's the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Diaz. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it. Can he get away? It's a promising position. This looks promising. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Cambio en Colombia. Número 10.
It's their second corner of the game.
14. Entran número 20. Número 6. Se va a realizar un cambio.
They've played it short.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Número 25.
Colombia have opted to make another change here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Nice interception, well timed.
Colombia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, and the shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well timed, excellent interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Sanchez. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Munoz. Now that's well seen too. That's been slipped through. Space for him to turn and look. Lerma. Malaysia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Corbin Ong. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Lerma. Now that looks a decent ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Oh, he's having a go! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cruz really must be thinking what he has to do to...
And that is as far as it goes. Malaysia have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game.
Malaysia are in need of one more big performance. So much at stake, and all outcomes plausible. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Malaysia are utterly focused and determined. They know how much this means.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it? These players know that this could be the gateway for bigger things. Progression, for starters, brings greater financial reward. It increases the brand power and can enhance the whole business side of things. Individual player profile elevation is also a huge incentive. Careers can be catapulted from this. It's worth remembering.
So we're very much on the way now. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Well, here is the legendary Safi Salih, one of the undoubted stars of Southeast Asian football. What can you tell us about him, Jim?
Well, he may not have made any real inroads into European football, Peter, but he's extremely agile, technically very accomplished, and he has an eye for the spectacular too. A player definitely worth watching.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet.
Can he finish? And a goal! The first significant strike.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scored for Malaysia after 14 minutes is
Malaysia
number 7.
have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
And that is a little undercooked. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Line. Lovely pass, but can he get there? The ball swung in. Deftly away. Malaysia with the corner, they're first. They've played it short.
Chance for a shot!
And now a sudden chance to counter. That is ended up in no man's land.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. No, that's been intercepted. Corbin Ong. Wilkin. And it's hoisted clear. Aimed beyond the defence. Now the delivery. Tries to get it clear.
Great chance!
And he's really put himself on the line here. Malaysia have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. Line. Uzbekistan are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. He's found the way through.
Goes for a shot! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Uzbekistan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Uzbekistan restore parity.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Decent chance!
He's done very well to get to that.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Oh, good effort!
No, not the best of headers.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Cools. Tan. Wilkin. Corbin Ong. Line. Cools. And the return pass. Halim. Wilkin. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Halim does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Opts for safety. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch, this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players. Substitution for Malaysia, number 13.
Perhaps here, the most significant 45 minutes in their group stage.
Coming on the field, number 20.
It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's given a throw. Malaysia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Can he latch on to this?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Pretty robust defending.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Malaysia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Corbin Ong. Cools. Line. That's going wide left. Well, that has not gone well.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Over to the right flank. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Line. Steaming on goal.
He's had a shot!
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Pass somewhat off target. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he's being shifted off it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Halim. Ayman. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 7. Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Passes short and sharp.
And he shoots!
And how did he not put that away?
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Endrick. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And the comeback is complete!
The goal scorer
They
for
forced the error
Uzbekistan
and extracted the
after
maximum
85
punishment.
minutes
Well,
is
let that be a lesson to them,
number
Peter.
13.
They have to stay focused at all
Substitution
times.
for Malaysia.
Any lapse in concentration,
Number 9.
voila.
Coming on the field is number 5.
Uzbekistan leading
Substitution.
now.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Great
2
defending,
minutes
strong
has
and
been
determined.
indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous.
Tries a shot!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Malaysia are out. Oh, great expectations have turned to huge disappointment. They have simply not done enough.